What's up everybody, my name is Kyle, and today I'm going to do a film review. So this will be my very first film review of 2017, although it won't be my first film that I've watched that was new. I saw the Lego Batman film quite a few months ago, but I'm not going to do a review of that. I will do a quick review right now. It was really funny. I enjoyed all the Easter eggs you could see within the frame of the film, and also the hidden and close-up details of things in the background was quite entertaining. It was basically a homage to Batman over the years, and it was quite an enjoyable film. I will watch it again because it was like something to just watch if you're just not having a good day. But anyway, today isn't about the Lego Batman film. Today is about Logan. Now, you may remember back in October when I did the trailer reaction to it, I was going to not see it in cinema. I was going to get it on DVD or legally watch it online on the internet. But after all the Super Bowl spots, TV spots, and little trailers, I had to go see Logan in cinema, and I was not disappointed. So, Logan takes place in 2029, many years after Days of Future Past took place. And Logan in that is basically battered, worn out. He looks like he's been through hell. He looks like he's on his last legs. He's making ends meet as a chauffeur driver, trying to make enough money so he can get a yacht, not for his own pleasure, so he can move Charles there, so Charles will not harm anyone, because Charles Xavier is now in a frail state. He's old, he's 90 years old, or as he says, effing 90. But he can't control his powers anymore. And of course, he needs the aid of Logan and Caliban, another mutant, to take care of him. Because Charles has these weird kind of attacks that would cause to a human, to a normal person, paralysis temporarily, but to a mutant it would cause so much more damage, so he needs to be taken care of. And as well as that, Logan encounters a young mutant girl, and obviously her carer, who wants Logan, DVD just dropped on the floor, who wants Logan to take her to Canada, like a safe haven there, where she'll be safe, and with other young mutants like her, and only for Logan to discover that on this journey, where he was a bit reluctant at first, but then decides, okay, I'll take this young girl to Canada, he discovers that she is a lot like him than he expected, because she is X-23, Laura Kinney, his daughter. So, that is the plot of the film, and what a film it was. Just from the opening sequence, when he was just very brutal to those car thieves, I actually clapped and started laughing because I thought it was fantastic to see so much gore, so many arms and legs being tossed around like it was nothing to him. It was fantastic. Logan is the final movie for Hugh Jackman, and it was a very good tribute to him in a way. The characters, let's talk about them. So we've got Daphne Keane, who plays X-23. I like the way they portrayed her as like an animalistic person in the beginning, where she didn't talk much, she was just very aggressive, she didn't really know what was right, what was wrong, you know, in the store when she tried to try and attack the shopkeeper, and then Logan was like, not okay. And then obviously when she chops that roofer's head off, it was just, whoa, okay. And of course, she was trying to eat her food with her hands, and Logan was like, no, have a knife and fork. And then at the end of the film, she became a proper human, with emotion, and she spoke as well, and it was just like a very good progress for that character. Patrick Stewart, of course, was playing Charles Xavier. He's been playing Charles for 17 years, minus the Days of Future Past, parts of that, Apocalypse and First Class, he wasn't. But to see him in this, you know, he's in a frail state, and you do really like him as a character in this. You know, he's old, he's swearing and stuff, but he's also he still has that hope that a lot of characters in superhero films do have. And then the director, James Mangold, decides, let's take that away and kill Charles Xavier. Yeah, when Charles died, I kind of died inside, because to see a mentor like that go was just really hard. really sad as well, especially for Logan, who's been through so much pain. And of course, we have to talk about the main character himself, Hugh Jackman, playing Wolverine for the final time. 17 years of Wolverine. There has not been a superhero. Obviously, I just mentioned Charles Xavier, Patrick Stewart, but minus that, there hasn't been an actor who has played a superhero character for so long. Look how many times Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man have gone through different actors. It's just incredible to see that he's still going, but obviously now was his last film. This was wholly centered around him, and rightly so. You could see from the get-go that Wolverine, he's had enough of life technically, and he's just ready to go. He's worn out. He just can't take it anymore. And see that he still has a little bit of fight in him. It was just incredible to see one last time for him. And then when he died at the end, it was just like, seeing him go, just remembering all those Wolverine moments we've had in other X-Men films, and obviously his own solo films, was just like, oh yes, I remember this and remember that. And then to see him go was just quite sad. It was quite an emotional film at the end, and throughout even. The villains, well, Donald Pierce, that was the name of the villain. He was the main kind of character. I mean, yeah, there was obviously another character that was a villain, and of course there was X-24, Logan's clone, which was just, I did not expect that. But Donald Pierce was a conventional villain, I thought. He played the character quite well. Oh, that's not his name. His name isn't Donald Pierce, but, you know, the character was very well portrayed. But it was just quite conventional. I don't think the focus was really on him, just on Logan. And as I said, it should be. The action sequences were fantastic. Finally, we have R-rated again. After Deadpool's success, we got Logan's R rating. And it's just fun to... Well, fun is a bit of a weird word to say, but just... It fits so well with Logan. You know, he's old man Logan in a sense, and he's shredding people, he's ripping their legs off and arms, and it's just, whoa, so graphic. In fact, the opening sequence, just, I keep thinking about it still, just like, that was just a very good example of it. Obviously, there were quite a few emotional bits. There's a clear theme and clear sense of aging in this film, as well as family. We get that a lot in superhero films, but this, in a way, is not a conventional superhero film. That's what many people have said, and they are right. Logan is more of a western in many ways. Just the setting, like the Albuquerque, New Mexico kind of setting that we get. It does remind me of a western. And of course, Logan is the lonely character, like many of the characters that are protagonists in westerns are. And obviously, it ended like a western as well, because the main protagonists, they either never come back or they die. And obviously, they decided to take that kind of influence and put it in Logan. It was also quite dark and gritty. It wasn't like very dramatic. So the likes of Batman vs Superman, Captain America Civil War, Suicide Squad, those films that came out last year, and as well as Doctor Strange, they're all quite dramatic with the way they did things. Logan was dramatic, but it wasn't so over the top with things. The action was just raw and bloody, not all kind of dramatic with shots of every single character doing their own unique move or something. But honest to God, I would see Logan again and again. There were so many great Easter eggs and references. At the end of the film, they decided that Laura, when she did Logan's cross, she turned the cross into an X. And it was just, oh yeah, X-Men references, here we come. And one of the little mutant children, he had like an X-Men Wolverine figurine with him, and it obviously was the suit, the comic book suit colours, and it was just like a nice little reference to that. And also the X-Men comics as well was quite funny to see that in an X-Men movie as well, which was quite fun. Overall, I did enjoy Logan. I'd give it a solid 9. Actually, scrap that. A solid 10 out of 10. It was such an amazing film. It was raw, gritty, dark. In many ways, it's essentially the Dark Knight of Marvel. It's quite a. I think a couple of people agree with me on that. It is essentially that. It was a good send off for Hugh Jackman, who is no longer doing Wolverine again. And the acting, the cinematography, the music, the R rating was just all. It just fits so well together as a film. And I just can't wait for the rest of the films to come out in 2017. There are so many other films to look forward to, and Logan was definitely at the top. It's doing so well in the box office as well, so it's just going to keep getting better and better from here. So, comment below your favourite parts of Logan, which characters you liked. Of course, Logan was my favourite. I did enjoy X-23, and Patrick Stewart's Charles Xavier was very charming. The action sequences, what bits do you like? I like the opening a lot. The car chase sequence was very tense. But yeah, what do you think? Like and subscribe for some more content, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!